Hey, how y'all doing? I just bought me a vlogging kit from the good old TikTok shop. And I said, why not buy it? Just start using it. It was super expensive. If you on TikTok and you know about TikTok shop, then you know. I get a lot of things from TikTok shop. I don't know, these earrings might have came from TikTok shop. But TikTok shop ain't nothing to play with. But I wanted to start this video, vlog, whatever we're going to call it, to talk about me starting over on just a new health and wellness journey. I have been into health and wellness, for a while now. I'm very heavy into fitness. Most people that know that know me. I'm the type of person I look forward to getting off of work so I can go to the gym. Like, ooh, I can't wait to get off work and go to the gym. Weirdo. I remember doing, I think it was either pre or post pandemic. I was in the office with one of my peers and she was sitting behind me. And I turned around and I was like, hey, Megan, what can I wait to do when I get off? And she said, go to the gym. Like, cause they know, like I'm about it, like for real. So if you're ever looking for an accountability partner, a real one, that's me. Cause I'm about it. I'm not one of those, we gonna start it and we gonna stop. You really wanna do that? Then let's do it. But within these last 2 years, year 39 to be exact, I'm actually 40 now. But year 39, my body went through some dramatic, significant changes. I mean, when I'm talking about a level of brain fog that I could not understand, I was diagnosed with fibroids. Never thought it would have been me. Bleeding like I had never bled before. Very scary moment. And one of the most disheartening parts about all of that for me was people all just saying, and mostly women, oh, you could just go get them removed, which bothers the hell out of me that we've just accepted that should be the answer. Just go get surgery and let people cut on you. But nobody was talking about how can we heal ourselves through our nutrition or through exercise or managing stress or different things like that. So I decided that I needed to go on a journey to figure out what was going on with my body. So I talked about the brain fog and the changes in my body, hormonal fluctuation changes. I remember I was dating this guy and I just remember one day just being out of my mind. And I remember him looking at me while I was crying. And in that moment, I was just like, why don't you understand? Why won't you just console me? And when I stepped back a few days later, I was like, poor man, he didn't know what was going on. And hell, neither did I, right? As women, we all have those moments when our cycle is coming where those 2 weeks before, we insane. But this time, it was different. Oh, I'm back now. This time, it was different. And I was just like, I am about to lose it. And so I was like, something has to give, something has to change. And I was just like, I know that I've done blood work before, right? So you go to your normal primary care doctor and they do your blood work. And they always just like, everything looks good. And I'm like, nah, sis, no, something is not right. You right? So then I'm going to find me a black doctor. Oh, everything looks good with your blood. You we can put you on some birth control to control your blood. No, I don't do birth control. I don't like putting that mess in my body. That does not mean I'm out here having unprotected sex, so don't even go there. But no, I am not a fan of putting those foreign things in my body. Now, that don't mean I don't drink and indulge in other things or foods that aren't necessarily the greatest for me. But when it comes to birth control, no gracias. No thank you. So I got frustrated, right? And still just trying to do my own thing. I've always been more of the natural side of things. And I kind of remember that from my grandmother, Miss Rosa Hartsfield, God rest her soul. When I was younger and I would have cramps from my cycle, you ain't taking no medicine. It'll be all right in a minute. Just go sit down. Man, I come from a line of some strong women. But my grandmother was not about taking no medicine. And I think she would only give me some if it was really, really, really bad. But other than that, no. So I'm not even a fan of taking medications, right? I don't want to. And so then I got heavy into herbal medicine, and taking different herbs for my body and things. But I had kind of gotten off of it. and gotten away from it. I got really heavy into it during the pandemic. And my body, I mean, was on it. I was killing it during the pandemic. So for everybody, I say this all the time, who talking about some they gained weight during the pandemic, not me. Not me. I really wish we could get another shutdown. Now, I don't want nobody to get sick. I don't want nobody to die or nothing like that. But if you could just give me 3 months of a shutdown where I can stay home and I can do what I need to do, and I can have my slow mornings and jump up and turn on my lofi beats and get my water and my nutrition and take a walk in the morning and work out on my lunch break and then work out after work. Oh, I would love another 3 month shutdown. Give me another 3 month panorama. That's what I call it. So anyways, back to the story. So then I was just like, okay, I got to figure out what's going on with my body, right? And I'm not going to go this route alone. And that's a lesson that I had to learn even in my health. I've been somebody who goes through a lot of things on my own or trying to figure things out on my own. And this time I just couldn't. So I reached out to a direct primary care doctor and was looking at some different options and different weight loss options, considering things like Ozempic, whatever the other things are, and different weight loss programs that I was still very leery of, right? Like to your point, I was saying, I am not a fan of putting foreign things in my body, but I was at a point where I had hit 236 pounds, right? My heaviest has always been 236 pounds. I had hit that again, and I told myself I would never get back there. And one of the reasons is because I have a goal. One of my goals is to skydive, and I have to maintain or be at a weight of 220 or less. Now, I'm sticking with that because there might be some places that my size doesn't matter, but the place that I originally went to, I went there to skydive one time, had paid my money and everything, and I couldn't jump because I was above 220 pounds. Broke my heart. I said I would never let it happen again, and I let it happen again. So I was just like, okay, I got to figure out what's going on. Went to this primary care doctor, and one of the things that we started with is labs and doing a deeper blood panel to really look at what is going on in my body, looking at all my levels, right? Not just the basic stuff that they give you when you go to your primary care, you're doing normal blood work, right? They were able to determine the levels of inflammation in my body and where it was coming from. So then therefore I was able to get put on this metabolic clearing program, which helps clean out my system thoroughly, lymphatic, liver, everything. And this was a 21-day program that I've started with. And it has the supplements, and you combine it with an anti-inflammatory diet, right? So with the anti-inflammatory diet, there's certain things you can't eat, right? Certain foods that will cause inflammation. And if you listen to study and research and you talk to people, a lot of diseases is caused by inflammation in the body. And the inflammation in your body just magnifies everything and makes it worse. So I am currently on day 18 of this metabolic clearing program. In partnership with that, again, I'm big into fitness. I'm a step aerobics instructor. Here we go. Knees, come on. Let's go. Knees, straddle, knees. Come on. 3 knees, count it down. Okay, I'm back. So I am a step aerobics instructor with a platform called Extreme Hip Hop. The one and only, the best to do it. So if you're not on step aerobics yet, y'all better get on this wave because we're taking off. I've also included doing no less than 30 minutes a day walking on the treadmill with a slight incline. Nothing serious, right? Because also I'm realizing that I cannot continue to tear and beat up my body right now, right? As much as I was, because all of that hard working out that I was doing, it wasn't working for me anymore. And what I'm realizing now is that I'm having to focus on a list. So low intensity, steady state cardio or workouts or things like that. So in addition to that, I got back with my awesome trainer, my awesome personal trainer. I started working with him, I think pre-pandemic, I think it was, or during the pandemic. I can't remember, but he was amazing, and he is still amazing. And I just couldn't wait to get back working with him. And I'm already seeing the results already of, when I work out with him and then the workouts I do in between. So all of those things combined together is getting me back on this path of getting my body back to its healthiest and being at its optimal performance, which I'm looking forward to. So I will continue to share videos and updates. Going through this program that I've been on, it caused me to get back in the kitchen more, right? So even when I say that I'm not a fast food eater, I'm not eating out, but I might have been focusing more on convenience or just not eating as much, or just finding small things or things that didn't cause much cooking, but it caused me to get back into the kitchen and get more creative with my cooking. I'm not a big meat eater on this anti-inflammatory diet. You can eat certain meats like turkey, lamb, and chicken, ones that don't have like certain additives and things like that in it. But anybody that knows me, I don't really buy meat or put that kind of stuff in my house. So majority of what I eat is a plant-based diet. And it just kind of reminded me of how I like to get in the kitchen and put things together. So I'm going to keep y'all on this journey with me. I got some things that I'm working on and some things that I want to share. So I bought this vlogging kit. This will be the first, hopefully, of many videos to come. I hope that you guys learned something from this. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below. I will be willing to answer them. Y'all have an amazing day.